Hey guys, it's Dave from Waregames, and welcome back to one of our videos. It's been forever since we did a video, and for that I apologize, but I've been busy doing life things, working, and all kinds of stuff. Anyways, so we're back. We're going to do a little cities here. So if you watch the first part of our cities, Skylines, you'll remember that we had this little city we were setting up. We got some power going. We had set up a couple different districts. We were just kind of expanding things. We had, what did we have? I think over in this area here, we had, no, there you go. It's just a little city that we built. Okay. I thought we had set up something over there. Maybe this is a different version of that city. I don't know. Anyways, it's a happy little city. It's called West Valley, because maybe that's the only name that we bothered to put on it. So, if you haven't played City Skylines before, you really should. It's pretty fun. It's like a nice sequel, if you will, to, say, SimCity 4, which was the last sort of good SimCity game that they came up with. So we can kind of scan over our little city right now and see what's going on. We got not enough customers warning on a couple of these, so we need to get some more people into town here. Help them out with things. And this guy's got not enough water, which means we should probably check into our water. We've got lots of water available, so we just need to get some more pipes close. Look, he's the only place in town that has no water. Don't we all feel like that sometimes? I think we do. So there you go. Now he's got water as well. We got a decent amount of money in our budget, so we could probably add some more roads and some places to live for people. I don't want to get too crazy. So I like to kind of put the roads close enough together that we get a lot of building zones on either side of them. See this one, there's a bit of empty space there, but we can put in a crossroad and kind of fill some of that in. So, yeah. So, how have you guys been doing? I've been crazy busy, and apologize for that, but I will do my best to entertain and give you fun and interesting things to think about while you watch us play City Skyline now. So, lots of houses in this area. Maybe put in a little more business in this zone here. We should probably have some industrial. Though I don't really like adding the industrial all over the place. I like to keep it kind of to one side of things so it doesn't pollute everything around it. And there you go. We're actually paused, so I shall unpause. Nice stirring music sweeping up. And we can see if the people wish to move in. Looks like we'll probably have a few people that wish to move in because the little green thing is the bar shows that some people need to move in still. It looks like we've got a little bit of a surplus here. We got some money coming in. And there we go. We have a few houses being built. Some big places being put in. I think we have to advance a few more times before we can be a full-on put in like the big heavy-duty residential and stuff like that. Yeah, see, we don't have the oh, we got to get 7,500 for the high-density residential, and we're at about 5,000 right now, so a little bit of a ways to go there, but we'll get there. Oh, and of course we forgot to add water. So we can now add some water. So yeah, okay. I like to just put some big crazy water lines in. That the real people in the water department would be like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? And it looked like we had an electricity issue over here, but maybe that's taken care of. So we got a little industrial building up there. We got a little cemetery over there. And lots of houses. We've crossed the 5,000 mark. You can see these guys are putting in their little lawn. Such a happy little place to live. I like that we're starting out in the whole small town mode. And because of the size of the map, we can continue to do small towns and that kind of thing. And we could put smaller sort of suburbs, I guess, or communities. We got a nice landfill over here that's 80% full. Got some coal-powered plants. One of the coolest things about this game is that there's tons and tons of mods and extra buildings that you can add into it. I haven't done a lot of that yet, but I'm really excited about adding in some new stuff at some point. So, and there's led to believe that that's a fairly easy thing to do, which is yet one more reason that this game is kind of rocking it. Oh, we've got a bit of traffic coming into our little burb here. Oh, there's a fire. There it is. We can zip over and have a look. Ah, it's over. Over as soon as we got there. So this is a bit of a mess over here. Lots of cars coming in off the highway. I don't know if there's a lot we could do about that, other than maybe adding in another way for them to get in, but until our city gets a little bigger, there's not a lot we could do. I don't know if I want to put another whole clover leaf in this close. And I don't even know if we can. I bet you we're still too small to do that. Oh, maybe not. Three-way intersection. Yeah, see, and it won't let us because it's not within our city limit, so can't do it. So yeah, we're at 5,082 people. So this new neighborhood of ours isn't really coming to life just yet. That's okay. So we could zone more of this too. There's different ways you can use the zoning tool. If you right now we're on fill, so it just grabs whatever area that's closest to us and fills it. You can also say I want to just do whatever's inside this little box here. And that's kind of a fun way to do things. Though at least seems to be leaving some gaps. Maybe that's just the way that the squares left themselves. And so there you go. Now we've got a lot more places for people can move in. And of course they're not going to have any water. Oh, yes, they will have water. So yeah, I like this game. It's not too quick to get you in a lot of trouble, but you can also, you know, you can build too fast and start running out of money in a hurry. But it gives you time to sort of take care of things, right? So we don't have enough workers over here, for instance. So something we want to deal with is getting more workers living closer to there until such time as we have, you know, bus routes and things. So we do have a bus depot, so we could add a bus line. Looks like we have one going right through that area already. But we could certainly create a new one over here. That will kind of service this new area. And then maybe zip through the business district. And zip through this business district. And zip over here. Everyone can come to work. This is a terrible bus route. It would take you forever to get home. But there you go. So right now we have 36 people using our bus route on a given week, which is not that great. But there's only 5,000 people, so not that bad, I guess. So the other thing that we could do, of course, is put a few more houses in here. So we're still on that round tool. There's also, I guess, a square tool where you could just draw the squares, which is kind of fun. So you could say, I want just these squares to be residential. Because maybe I want to put a business in this little corner. And here. And here. Makes sense. You have your businesses on the edge of the street. We put in a nice big wide main street down the middle here. I'm sure it's very busy, but we probably should have widened this one too. We'll do that at some point. Got your nice little row houses along here, right? I guess it's a lower desirability in that area. Apparently something's burning once again, but whoa, we don't want that. So we could put a little tiny road in. The problem is you always have to take out some stuff if you want to put little roads in, right? Put a little dirt road in. Again, it's going to want us to turf some houses, so we could do that. I think it's letter B gets you into build mode. So we'll take some of these guys out. And then we will de-zone this stuff. Alright, go find the fire, guys. And then, so we're going to de-zone all this. Okay, so someone's already building in the area that we're doing that in. What the heck is going on? Something is clearly upset. So now we've cleared out that area so we can put a little road in there. See, it's trying to figure out how to connect to the road, and it wants to put in a giant road across the other way. So I don't know if we'll do that. Maybe what we'll do is we'll just put in a little tiny road this way. And that will give us a little bit more housing room in there. Goodness, I would not want to live here because it's nothing but sirens down there. Man, we should probably look and see what our healthcare is. Oh, it's getting near capacity. The fire hazard seems to be low. The crime rate's incredibly low, so we might want to look at doing a bit more healthcare. So, again, some pretty good maps and graphs and stuff. This shows you the high efficiency is in the green area. And red is the only area where there's no health care. There's so that area over there. So we might want to put something in. I don't know. We're not really building out that way too much. And there's one literally right there. So maybe we just need to put another one in and ease off the usage of the other one. And maybe that will help things out a little bit. So we've put in a new medical clinic there. We'll see if it gets any usage. You would think that some people would want to use it because it's a little closer to their homes. So far, 0 patients per week. And we're going to up the time acceleration just a little bit, just to see. Get things moving a little faster. There's a new building going in there. The Sheffield residence. The King residence. And let's see what this medical clinic was all about. Was it this one here? Yeah, there we go. So 74 out of 100. So it's all right, you know. And what about our new one? Is it in use yet? 1. Yay, somebody's using it. That's awesome. All right, so we've moved up to Busy Town. Gives us some new stuff that we could use. Some new roads. And a couple new, like a hospital and that kind of thing. Oh man, I need to turn off the sirens in this game. It'll drive you crazy. It's a little park that we put in over here. Pretty cool. See little buildings. The convenience store is being upgraded. Looks like there's a water issues over here, so we may actually be running out of water. No, we've got a lot of water availability. It's just we didn't hook them up. One would have thought we had, since they're kind of right on the way to the water. I like that in this game too. You've got your water plants, and then you got your sewage disposal, and it all plays together, kind of like it would for real. You can see the water's not as clean here, because we're dumping all of our poo into it. There you go. So yeah, and these buildings along the main road that we put in here, of course, they're kind of not that awesome. Your higher sort of quality buildings are going to be a little further in, where they're not surrounded by industrial stuff and the like. So now it looks like we got a bit more demand for some business, some commerce. So we should throw in a few more commercial zones. I'm going to try a little interspersing. I don't normally do that. I usually kind of give everything its own zone, but we shall try it, because why not? We do have sort of a business district there, and now some little bits of it being interspersed in here. Maybe here. Maybe here. So the people can move in and be happy. Oh, see, our landfill's at 94%, so we will need a new landfill soon. Right there. We have no incinerator yet. We haven't quite got there. So when we get one of those, we'll start burning our garbage. Really, you should all be burning your garbage. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't burn your garbage. So we got some fire issues. Like this issue is super dangerous. You could put in a bigger fire station. Costs almost all the money we have. But we'll do it. Because we want our citizens to be not on fire. So you can see here that they're starting to maybe change a little and not be quite as possibly on fire. Because they're close to there. Probably we should connect that road. You could put in a nice... I think that's a bigger road though. Oh, look at that. We got a road with some trees on the sides of it. And it went from being a little separated with a median to, oh, pretty road. So, and then, in theory, that way now the fire trucks can get there in a hurry. I don't know how their pathing works. Someone does. Someone out there will figure it out and possibly leave me an angry comment saying, you should know that if you're gonna make a video. And I'll say, no, I don't need to know that, but thanks. And connect these little roads. Might have just cut everybody's power off. I'm not sure how the power is working here. Yeah, it looks like we need to reconnect the power. Power lines. I'm just going to connect them over this way. But we're not planning on building much. Oh, that's sure ugly. And hopefully everyone has enough electricity. Oh, see, we're on the verge of electricity now. We have currently 3 coal plants. We could put in some wind turbines. They're just not that efficient, sadly. And these ones need to go in the water. See, that makes all of 7 or 5. We don't actually have that much water to put them in right now. So they'll become useful more later in the game. Again, just not a lot of production out of any of these 2. May not have much choice for the time being, though. We have to take our 5 or 6 milliwatts and like it. Or convince people to use less. So we'll put a couple of those in, and hopefully that will give us enough to get by until we have enough money to buy another power plant. Takes a lot of energy to keep big cities running. So, what's going on over here, guys? So we've got one entrance to this big area. We should really have another one. So I'd kind of be inclined to do that, add another little access to the industrial area. And at some point we'll be able to buy these blocks. We might even be able to buy one right now. There you go, we can. So it's all about what we want to buy. And it tells us what sort of resources. So that one's got some rocks and some farming and some forestry. But no oil. This one has forestry and farming. And this one has a little bit of forestry, etc., etc. So, or we can go this way. What's this one got? Not much there either. That one might be interesting because it's actually on the other side of the river too. But I think for now, let's purchase this one. Yay. Oh, see, we could buy more than one. We have the cash, but let us not get greedy. Let us head back into our city. So now, of course, we can expand over to this area. One thing that I've noticed on this map, too, is you can kind of see how that water's moving pretty quickly there. So, when we get to the point where we can buy a dam to generate some power, that will come in handy. And our little advanced wind turbines, they might, now that we have the ability to put them in the water. It's only 6. It's not that great. 11, 20. Oh, so 20's not bad, because it's deeper there. And also now we can expand our city out in this direction as far as we'd like. I believe it had a bit of forestry and that kind of thing too, so we could actually make use of that. And then there's a train line zipping through there out to God knows where. Maybe we can hook into that train one day. And there's also another highway. I don't know if we can build in this part or not. We could find out. Yeah, it doesn't want to build it over the train. I bet you there's a bridge or something that we could make use of, but I don't know where it is just yet. Maybe one of those things where you click it a certain way or lift it or something like that. Oh yes, here we go. Maybe curved road, freeform road, upgrade road, straight road, freeform road. Oh, so I can go like, whoa, check out my road. Anyways, we won't freeform that road right now. I'm certain there's a way to put a bridge or something over that. We're not quite there yet, so. But yeah, a nice little town. It's growing. Shaking. People are digging it. Still commerce is needed. They want more commerce. We could add some interior commerce. Oh yeah, let's not do any more freeform roads. See if we build there, then all that stuff becomes... Yes, this will be a ridiculous area to move around in. And let's make this all commerce. Another little commerce district. See if anyone takes advantage of these awesome low prices and high volume traffic. And really, guys, if we're being honest here, there's no way we wouldn't do that. I mean, yes, there's a couple upset people because they've lost their houses. But now we've allowed them access to so much more retail and commercial business. That's got to be great for those people, right? Right. Okay, so... yeah, our little city keeps growing and shifting and becoming better. And as we move forward through the city, we will see it grow and become gigantic and gain, I don't know, sleeping pods or something like that well into the future. And once again, we forgot to put the water in. And now they have water. Such inspirational music that they've given us. We can bring this road out here. We'll connect it to that one. probably should have been less of an angle. This is kind of a big road now, and then there's also this one over here, which is a much bigger road because we actually planned that one in advance. Oh, sorry guys, didn't mean to destroy your houses, except I did. It's all in the name of progress. So, we're at 6,000 people, that's right, 1,000 people since we started, and we are moving upwards and onwards. Anyways, I think that's about all for now. Again, I apologize for being gone for so long. I didn't like it either, but I just didn't have the time, so hopefully I will have a bit more time these days and record more videos for you because I enjoy it, and hopefully you do as well. We'd say this every time, but it's really true. If you did enjoy watching, or if there's anything you'd like to see or not see, or complaints or notes or anything, please leave us a comment because they are very helpful in helping me figure out what I should and shouldn't be doing, and how can you get better if you don't have any input, right? Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.